Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon to all my beloved student S1CP1. So we meet again in our tutorial class week 5, right? So this is our first hour for our tutorial, and today teacher would like to discuss tutorial question or what teacher say is a exercise that teacher already assigned. Okay, so for those that already submitted, okay, congratulations, and you are a very awesome students. Okay, keep up the good attitude. And for those yang still on the way, okay, teacher dah jot down your name, and next week you're going to present in our class. Alright, some sort like I don't know what to say, but you understand what I mean. Okay, now let me recite a doa before we proceed. Okay, Al-Fatihah. Okay. Okay, please leave your your comment writing that you are here. Okay, together with teacher. So jom, let's start our class, right? Okay, hi again. Hi everyone. Teacher hope everybody stay safe. Okay, so excited. Next week we are going to meet, right? Okay, jom we start our class. Okay, you can see my screen, right? Okay, so apa cikgu nak bincang kelas this afternoon? Okay, so this afternoon is actually we are discuss about our. Okay, so we're going to discuss about the question that teacher assign you all. Okay, so these are the question. Okay, you can refer to your Google Classroom, right? Okay, so kalau you tengok kat sini kelas let's start with the first question. So yang lain tolong jot down Okay, so basically if you refer to our notes, right? Okay, that given. Okay, cikgu harap everybody dah dapat notes Right, okay, so if you refer to our notes you can see, right, the question asks you about the tropical rainforest classification. Okay, so basically if you tengok pada our notes, right? Okay, you can identify this one. Soalan tanya Okay, cikgu enlargekan sikit. Right, so on the left dia letak ketinggian in meter 0, 10, 20 and 40. So kalau you still remember when teacher give during our lecture, okay, Monday teacher already mention kelas so kita belajar ada 5 certification okay, 5. So you must be able to what teacher said. Okay, class suddenly wait suddenly my OneNote not working. Alright, jap, allow me to share again my screen. Okay, so still loading. Okay, so we are back. Right, so soalan tanya, what are the layer that you can detect from the layer 2 and layer 4? Okay, layer 2 here and layer 4. So you may refer to the ketinggian meters layer 2 and layer 4 here. So layer 2 is shrub. Okay, layer 2 is a shrub. And layer 4, as you can see here, right? Ini yang cikgu tunjuk kalau kamu masih ingat about the frame, the activity that you can do the canopy walk, right? Okay, so layer 2 is a canopy layer. Okay, boleh Okay, next. Each layer, each certification, you need to memorize the example that given for each layer. Right, so for shrub, for layer 5, dia tanya layer 5. What is the layer 5 class? So, if we refer to layer 5, okay, kalau you tengok balik nota, layer 5, what we call as a emergent strata. Okay, emergent strata. So, as you all can see, this emergent strata, okay, paling tinggi, the highest certification in the tropical rainforest. So, kebanyakannya, kalau ingat kelas burung, that able yang boleh terbang tinggi, okay, and reach the emergent strata, okay, is the eagle, eagle, okay, eagle, hawk, eagle atau hawk. Selain pada tu is a lebah, atau tualang bee, tualang bee, right? So this example of animal. Okay, example of plant pula. Okay, is a tualang tree itself, right? Just because tadi ada tualang tree, so ada its own tualang bee, Ingat pokok tualang tree. The tualang tree has its own tualang bee. Okay, and then it also can be pokok jati or pokok cengal, Okay, next, why this forest is called as tropical rainforest, right? Okay, as you all know, our country matahari sepanjang tahun, So because of that, and juga hujan sepanjang tahun juga. So it is we are one of the country that lie in the tropical region, right? So what can you say about tropical region, class? So tropical region is actually referring to the sunlight, right? Consistent sunlight, which we have dalam bahasa Melayunya menerima cahaya sepanjang masa, right? Where it essential energy for photosynthesis. Okay, that means we have enough ataupun consistent sunlight provided for all the plants to undergo photosynthesis. Okay, and then beside that, kita ada juga heavy rainfall. Okay, hujan tu satu rahmat, kita suka hujan sebenarnya, kan? Sejuk semua, right? Okay, this will also create the concept of what we call as a high humidity. Okay, kelembapan kita tinggi, So that is why what we call as a tropical rainforest. Okay, done, one question. Alright, so nanti after this, teacher akan provide lagi another question so that you get familiar with the question for chapter 2 ecology. Okay, next about the lake, freshwater lake, right? Okay, kita dah tengok, kamu dah tengok baru ni, the zonation of the lake, right? Okay, the zonation of the lake when teacher mention, okay, littoral zone, pelagic zone, right? And then photic zone and aphotic zone. Okay, and then also you memorize the compensation point, class, in terms of compensation depth, Okay, where rate of photosynthesis is equal to rate of respiration. Okay, so question asks you identify ataupun the diagram shows 3 zones, X, Y, and Z. Right, so dia minta kamu identify the zone. So this is diagram in the question given. Right, so tadi cikgu tunjuk gambar daripada zonation zone, from our notes. Okay, so you may refer, okay, from shore, okay, from distance of the shore, right? Itu yang cikgu nak kamu faham kelas ni. Zonation of lake terbagi kepada 2. Okay, dia gunakan 2 konsep, iaitu zonation in term of light penetration and also zonation in term of apa tadi? Satu ialah light penetration dan satu lagi ialah the depth of the distance, okay, the distance from the shore and the water depth, right? Itu adalah 2 faktor, So from the distance from the shore kat sini, the distance. So of course, okay, X will be littoral zone. Okay, X will be littoral zone. So refer this one class, littoral zone. Right? From the distance from the shore, return from the shore. Okay, littoral zone. Distance from the shore, littoral zone. Okay, and the depth of the water. Okay, the depth of the water. So littoral is quite shallow. Okay, cetek kat sini. So sampai sini je. Right, so it's littoral zone. So why? Why is now referring to the upper class, the open. Kalau kamu tengok why. Okay, why referring to apa tadi ni? To the open water zone. Okay, to the open water zone. Why? Kat sini the open water zone. So we call as a pelagic zone. Tapi kita lebih terima limited zone lah. Okay, and then why Z? So Z is actually referring to this zone yang dah jauh ni. Okay, it's a profundal zone. Profundal zone. Okay. Alright, so next, what are the example of one? Dia minta kamu satu example that you can find in zone Y. Zone Y is apa kelas? Limnatic. So zone Y, you can find a lot of zooplankton. Okay, zooplankton, right? Okay, apa berlaku pada photosynthesis rate in zone Y as it gets deeper? Kalau kamu tengok Y kelas get deeper, so until at one point nanti dia akan sampai kepada point dipanggil compensation point. So when compensation point below the Y, okay, the rate of photosynthesis, rate of respiration greater than rate of photosynthesis kalau below Y. So this is the point. Okay, this is the point. Jadi kat point ini kita kata photosynthesis rate is equal to respiration rate here. Okay, this is here, respiration rate here. Okay, and rate of photosynthesis decrease because you know why class? Because the light penetration. Okay, semakin mendalam, semakin dalam kedalaman tasik, okay, semakin kurang light penetration. Okay, this one abaikan, ni tak ada. Okay, so next, what is the energy source? Okay, for organism in zone Z and where does it come from? Okay, kamu pun tengok Z tadi apa kelas? Z is the profundal. Okay, you all boleh tengok kat gambar sini kan ni daripada abiotic zone kalau ikut light penetration is a abiotic zone. So it's a profundal zone where kat situ you akan jumpa actually more organism survive. Okay, and get their energy source from where class? From the organic matter or the dead animal or dead plant. Is how they get the source of food, right? And then drift down from littoral and limnatic zone. That is how they refer to the zone Z class. So zone Z does not exist in shallow lake. Why? Okay, shallow lake kalau kamu tengok class shallow lake like this. So the depth of water dia sangat cetek. So what matahari boleh penetrate terus, okay? Okay, compare to the water yang memang sangat dalam, sangat dalam kamu dapati, okay, dia akan wujud compensation point. So, sunlight reaches all the way to the bottom of the lake. Okay, so itu reasonnya why zone Z does not exist in shallow lake. Okay, next question berikutnya. The next question is referring to the ecological pyramid. And this one is the pyramid of number. Remember class, teacher mentioned ecological pyramid, you need to learn 3 types. Okay, pyramid of number, pyramid of energy. Okay, pyramid of energy, and juga satu lagi ialah pyramid of energy, pyramid of biomass, okay, sorry, biomass and number. So in this question dia tunjuk pyramid of number. So kalau you have to understand why this pyramid of number macam pelik je, tak macam pyramid. Kalau sebut pyramid always like this, triangular, di mana bawah besar, atas semakin kecil. Exceptional for this ecological pyramid. Okay, where what we call as a integral of this pyramid. Okay, kalau you tengok pyramid that given here, right? Apa advantage kau So advantage the pyramid constructed easily. Okay, can constructed easily because organism can be counted easily without kill. So actually advantage ni ialah referring to apa kelas? Pyramid of number. Okay, advantage-nya kamu boleh kira Right, kamu katalah kamu buat kajian di satu kawasan padang rumput contohnya. Okay, kamu boleh kira the snail garden tanpa kamu bunuh snail garden tu. Okay, write an example of food chain. So in this case, agak-agak kamu apa agaknya yang satu je, and then satu producer, okay, banyak primary consumer, primary consumer, and then followed by medium, and then sikit. Yang J pula, okay, banyak producer, tiba-tiba the primary consumer sikit and then after that followed by primary, secondary consumer and tertiary consumer. Tertiary consumer lebih besar daripada secondary consumer. So, kalau you tengok STUV ni, the first one okay, example yang you boleh bagi ialah pokok dimakan oleh caterpillar. Okay, that means ada satu pokok. Okay, tetapi akan caterpillar banyak caterpillar. Okay, sebab satu pokok ada banyak daun. Am I right? Okay, banyak daun and then after that kamu akan datang bird datang. All the way, right? Bird will feed on the caterpillar, ulat beluncas, right? Okay, after that, eaten by snake pula this bird will be eaten by snake. So that is for SM. Tadi tengok kelas banyak, producer banyak so producer banyak, that means ni ditunjuk kat sini producer banyak. So dia tunjuk kat sini example yang paling relevant is paddy field. Okay, and then paddy field banyak sawah kan, tengok and then paddy field akan dimakan oleh rat. So rat tak banyak sangat populasi Okay, just imagine paddy field kan besar, okay. So rat takkan sebanyak itu, okay. And then rat will be eaten by the secondary consumer, right, which is rat ni akan dimakan oleh flea. Okay, and flea will be eaten, okay, protozoa Okay, ini adalah contoh the primary number of pyramid of number, acceptable. Okay, beri 3 advantage of using the above pyramid. Disadvantage. Tadi advantage ni, sekarang 3 disadvantage. So when you learn about ecological pyramid, you must make sure, okay, you memorize and understand the advantages and disadvantages of this ecological pyramid. Okay, ketiga-tiga ecological pyramid Okay, so the first disadvantages ialah, okay, it can involve changes in size of the organism, okay, during the cycle So ini akan menyebabkan data tadi tak accurate. Itu satu Yang kedua, problem of classifying organism that may fit at different trophic level. Ini adalah masalahnya. Okay, sometimes scientists susah nak identify this organism actually, which when dealing with small organism, okay, it is quite hard, difficult to count. Okay, banyak tu kalau setakat satu pokok, okay lah Kalau banyak pokok, okay, you just imagine how you have to need to count. Ataupun especially small organism like flea just now flea. Okay, and then next, state 2 reason why trophic level of food chain. Okay, this is again teacher ada sebutkan kelas very important for you to memorize understand popular question. Right I know it's already 4 o'clock, tapi cikgu nak sikit lagi kelas habiskan. Right, supaya you all boleh catch up with the ecology concept. Okay, reason why trophic level of food chain do not exceed 4 or 5 level. Okay, because the energy become lesser when transferred from one trophic level to another trophic level. Okay, itu satu reason. Okay, yang kedua, energy is lost through respiration, excretion and heat to environment. Right, itu yang kedua. That's why kamu tengok selalunya food chain paling banyak 5 itu common. 4 tu ordinary Only a small quantity of energy left in the fifth trophic level. So when there is a small amount of energy, so it is insufficient to support the next trophic level for life. Okay, so that is why apa tu yang kamu kena bear in mind, quite a popular question. Okay, what give two reason why trophic level of food chain do not exceed 4 or 5 level. Okay, 4 atau 5, 4 tu cantik lah. 5 tu ada anggap apa tu jarang-jarang. 6 lagi lah, right? Okay, next, nitrogen cycle. The biogeochemical cycle. One of the cycle you need to know is the nitrogen cycle. Okay. So, kalau you all faham kelas ni, kalau tengok pada refer to your notes, cikgu percaya everybody dah dapat notes, right? Okay. So, if you refer to our notes, alright, okay, aku tengok kat sini kelas ni. So, you can refer to the, your notes. Okay, you can go through and have a look. Okay, so this is how the element nitrogen gas. Okay, nitrogen is a gas. So okay, so 78% this gas, okay, in our atmosphere, it will circulate. So dia tanya soalannya kelas what is C? So you tengok pada soalan. Okay, question asks you. Okay, what is C? Okay, what is C? Process C. So process C, if you can see the arrow, okay, it is from the soil, okay, from the reservoir. Kalau you belajar itu, teacher already mentioned. When you learn about biogeochemical cycle, there are two components that you need to know. Okay, the reservoir and the cycling pools. So in this case, okay, when you see the the soil. Okay, it is actually referring to what class? The soil is which component? Okay, the soil will be example of the reservoir. Okay, reservoir pools. So, nitrate from the soil, they akan circulate into the atmosphere balik. So, what is C class? So, C is the denitrification. Okay, that means the nitrate converted into gases, denitrification. Okay, B is a process of converting the nitrogen in the air. Right, B, tengok B, right? So, give an example. Okay, here from gas, okay, from the atmosphere, the nitrogen gases will be fixed by a special bacteria, what we call as a nitrogen fixation bacteria. Okay, so that is the process that undergo process B. Okay, B is actually referring to the nitrogen fixation by bacteria. Atau it also can be a naturally kelas Sebab itu kadang-kadang cikgu bila hujan takut juga kilat kan. Okay, secara lightning atau kilat itu naturally will also break the nitrogen gas. Lightning. Okay, so nitrogen fixation, it can be nitrogen fixation, it can be lightning, or kalau dalam industrial, it can be Haber-Bosch process. Okay, Haber-Bosch process. Okay. Okay, next, give an example of bacteria involved in process D and E. So kalau you tengok D, refer to D. D is actually convert ammonia to nitrate, and nitrate convert to nitrate. So D is the nitrosomonas. Okay, ingat monas ammonia and ingat ammonia, ingat amonas. Okay, so ingat ammonia, ingat monas, nitrosomonas. Okay, and then ingat bacteria, nitrobacteria. Okay, nitrobacteria will convert nitrate kepada nitrate. Right, so this is all the popular bacteria that you need to memorize in order to score nitrogen cycle. Okay, last but not least for our class petang ni, right, is a carbon cycle. So kalau you tengok the color notes from our notes, kalau you tengok nanti dalam GC ada cikgu bekalkan color notes Okay, so the carbon cycle in the atmosphere, kalau tengok kat sini kelas it will process from gases carbon dioxide also will undergo atau what we call photosynthesis. Okay, by the plant in the living organism, right? Living organism is a cycling pool, Okay, and then after that, this plant will be eaten by animal, and that animal and plant will return balik the gases through the process of respiration to the atmosphere. Okay, same goes to ocean or aquatic. Okay, the dissolved carbon dioxide, the diffusion will undergo also photosynthesis inside. Okay, underneath the water. Okay, and it will return the carbon dioxide. Okay, circulate the carbon dioxide. Okay, when this organism dead, so it will involve the detritivores or the decomposer. Okay, class Okay, what else, class? Okay, satu lagi yang teacher nak you all realize contoh dia di negara di Terengganu. Okay, we have the fossil fuels. Okay, so the fossil fuels contribute kepada petroleum, oil and gas, right? Okay, where this one will akan supply to industry. Right? So this is how the carbon dioxide, the element carbon circulate. So kita jawab soalan. Okay, name the process A, B, C and D. Right, tadi teacher mention in class. Okay, refer to A. A is from the atmosphere to the ocean. So the A is diffusion. Nanti tunjuk di kelas diffusion. Right, diffusion. Okay, and then B is carbon circulate from atmosphere into the plant. So of course, siapa tak tahu B ni saja je lah. So B is photosynthesis. Right, plant also undergo C. So undergo C. Animal undergo C, plants pun undergo C, this C. So this is cellular respiration. And D is carbon in the soil. Okay, lorry, okay, vehicles, right? That is all combustion. Okay, state the role of decomposer in carbon cycle. Tadi cikgu tunjuk kelas decomposer will break down and remove, and the decomposer will recycle the waste product in the environment. Into the element as carbon dioxide. Okay, to the process species. Same like this. Ni tadi cikgu tunjuk kelas. Okay, selain daripada tu kelas ada juga bicarbonate yang lupa yang larut dalam air. Okay, briefly explain how the carbon cycle amplify the greenhouse effect. Okay, ini adalah lebih kepada soalan keempat. Which dissolve in ocean. So this one kelas bicarbonate. Okay, and calcium carbonate. Right. Dan last ini adalah soalan yang you need to relate dengan isu semasa Okay, global issue iaitu greenhouse effect. So how carbon dioxide related this greenhouse effect? Okay, when all this activity, especially the industrial activity, it will release excess or extra carbon, right? So it will release carbon that has been out of circulation for millions of years. So this extra carbon dioxide contribute to the accelerated greenhouse effect, okay, which will cause the global warming effect. Right? Itu adalah soalan tentang carbon cycle. You can enhance your concept regarding this topic. Okay, this subtopic class. So class this evening. Okay, so cikgu harap you all dapat everything yang cikgu share. Cikgu akan assign lagi soalan di kelas. So make sure you please when teacher discuss during class, right? You can terus dapat the concept. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Teacher will share the link for attendance and please make sure you sign up di kelas. Okay, wait, let me share the screen. Okay, cikgu nak share screen. Okay, make sure you all terus sign up jangan tangguh sebab nanti sekarang takut terlupa. Okay. Wait. Okay. So hoping next week, okay, we are going to meet face to face, and and a lot of things we can do together nanti, right? Okay. And hope to see you nanti soon. Okay, especially when it comes to apa tu? Discussion during face to face. Okay, class. So teacher share the link for attendance. Okay. So thank you for apa ni? To Fatin, seperti Fatin, Umu and Yao King helping apa tu your friends to get the notes. So cikgu harap everybody dah dapat your notes and your tutorial book, okay? And make sure you dah start try to answer all the tutorial questions next week, and as well as my class. So teacher would like to share my screen, okay, so that you can sign up your attendance directly, and teacher dah ada your data. Okay, kejap. Wait, kelas tak keluar pula dia. Okay, can you see my slide, class? Wait, screen. Okay, application window. Right, so there you are. Okay, so please sign up your attendance, class immediately. Teacher nak you sign up your attendance immediately now. Okay, tak payah tangguh So please sign up so that senang untuk teacher manage nanti your attendance for today. Okay, so for our tomorrow morning class, right? Teacher nak continue with discuss a few question, okay, which way teacher akan you all pun boleh tengok in your tutorial book juga, okay, right? And okay, so make sure you all, for those yang tak complete lagi, tolong complete your tugasan your whatever class Oh yeah, when mention about assignment, teacher would like you to go through, okay, and understand all the instruction that given in the Google Classroom. Okay, make sure you go all the instruction as well as the video they provided, so that later on, okay, you can start the class from starting from today, you all dah boleh ready start to search. Okay, you are given 20 species. Am I right, class? So nanti cikgu akan cuba arrange one briefing time. Okay, kalau tak sempat minggu ni, minggu depan kan kita akan jumpa. So teacher akan brief. Okay, so that you have the idea what about your tutorial, your assignment. So you dah boleh cari untuk task